Hey guys, what's up? It's Fern. I am back with another video and it's a Q&A, so that's fun. I'm going to answer some questions that you guys asked me on Instagram, so I will just hop into it. I got a ton of questions about my hair. People asked me a bunch what's my favorite color that I've had my hair, and I really actually like this color. You can't see this hair that well right now, but I really like this color, like the pink to orange. And I also really liked when I had the dark green, and other than that I just really love having white hair, which I'd love to go back to eventually. I just don't know how I'm gonna get there from this. And then maybe I'll just get the hair questions out of the way. So what other questions did I get? What made you dye your hair? I just like, I don't know, being different, I guess. It's fun. It's a form of expression. I think that, I don't know, I'm someone that constantly gets bored of my appearance. So yeah, I just like to switch it up. What else? Oh, I already answered that one. What color do I want to dye my hair next? Like I said, I would love to go back to just like a white blonde. But my dilemma right now is that my hairdresser moved away, so I don't have one right now. And I know that I'm not going to be able to get back to white by myself. So if anybody wants to be my new hairstylist, please hit me up. And yeah, that if you want the challenge of getting my hair back to white. How do you keep your hair healthy when I color it so often? I have a video, I'll link down below the how I maintain my red hair video. That has a lot of information as far as what I really do and the products that I use, so you can go ahead and watch that. How did you meet your boyfriend? He slid into my DMs. No, but I like knew we knew of each other, and then we started talking and then we hung out. But yeah, I feel like that's how my relationships always start, and it's not very romantic or exciting, but yeah. Do you have any favorite bands or favorite artists? What kind of music are you listening to? I hate this question because I don't have a good answer. Like, I like any kind of music really. Like, I listen to all kinds of different music. I've always been into more of the alternative indie kind of music scene, but some of my favorites lately are The Neighborhood. I love The Neighborhood. I could listen to them all the time. Who else? I've been listening to the Front Bottoms a lot lately, and I love Coco Rosie. If you guys are into like weird stuff like me, you'll love Coco Rosie, so check them out definitely. Where are you from? I am from Saskatoon, like the middle of the Canadian prairie. Super boring, do not miss. But now I live on Vancouver Island, and it's the most amazing place. I love it so much. Honestly, moving here is like one of the best, in my top 3 best decisions I've ever made. I'm so grateful. Like, every single day I'm just like surrounded by so much beauty and overwhelmed with gratitude for where I live. So yeah, I absolutely love it. Where do you purchase your nose rings from? I get this question a lot about my septum. This is from, I have like 2 of the same ones, and one is from Lotusandco. I'll link their Instagram below. And the other is from eBay. But the thing is, I don't know what's like how many millimeters to tell you guys, so I don't know, but it's just a really small one. And then I've been wearing this like cute little, what was that? And then I've been wearing this cute little hoop in my nostril piercing, and it has like a little star. It's really cute. And I think that it's from, I want to say Bobble Nation maybe. I'll link them below too as well. What are your favorite makeup products, and what's one life-changing experience you've had? I don't know if I have an all-time favorite makeup product or products, but some of my favorite brands are Kat Von D for sure, Lime Crime, Urban Decay, NYX, I guess it just mostly like the cruelty-free vegan brands. I guess some of my top products that I use like every single day: Anastasia Dip Brow, some of my favorite lipsticks, the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, Black Label Cosmetics, I love their liquid lipsticks, and there's a brand called Sam Marcel, and I love their liquid lipsticks too, they're really good. And I always get people asking me what mascara I use, and it's just by Essence. It's like $5, and it's the Lash Princess one. It's like a black and green tube, and that one is bomb. But I find that it smudges, so I just put the Wet n Wild Mega Length waterproof one over top, and yeah, it's perfect. Okay, let me have a sip. The number one most life-changing thing that most life-changing experience, thing I've ever done is going vegan. I don't even care if I sound preachy because it's the most incredible thing ever. It's transformed my life physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. It's absolutely amazing. And it's like, I don't even know why people get mad about vegans, like, I don't know, spreading the vegan message, because I honestly just want to help people. I'm like, this is amazing. Like, I want you to be able to experience this too. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's definitely the thing that has absolutely transformed my life. So 10 out of 10 recommend. When will be your tattoo tour? I will film it. It's coming. It's on my list. I just feel like my tattoos aren't that exciting, and yeah, I don't know, but I will film one and go through them for you. Where do you buy most of your clothes from? My clothes are kind of from everywhere, like some small shops on Instagram, like Goodbye Bread, Wicked Clothes has some really cool unique pieces. And then I thrift some things, and then I don't know, just like normal stores like Urban Outfitters and Brandy Melville, but I'm trying to find more ethical brands and ethical stores. So if anybody has good suggestions for that, then leave that down below. When did you get your first tattoo, and do you still like it? I actually got my first tattoo when I was 18 years old, so I waited until the legal age. I didn't get any in high school, which, like, thank God, because I feel like I should have even waited longer. Like, I wish I didn't start getting tattooed until I was like 24. Because no, I don't still like my first tattoo. I don't hate it or regret it or anything. I used to want to get it lasered off and then cover it up, but now I'm just like, I don't even care. Like, that was a nice memory, nice time in my life to remember, and it's just, this body is my temporary vessel, and I honestly just like don't really give a fuck. Tattoos are 100% just my expression and what I'm feeling and going through at that time, so yeah. Somebody asked a great question. How do you manage to balance your spiritual life with work life? Nursing can be so hectic. It seems I can never make time to focus on my practice. I could honestly make a whole video on this topic because it's something that I feel really strongly about, because lately I've been thinking a lot about how I feel like our society is so messed up that people just waste their whole lives working 5 or 6 days a week, and then you retire when you're old, but then you're old, and I just feel like it's a really messed up system. And yeah, anyways, that's a whole other rant. So balancing work and life, especially if you're a spiritual person and you want to fit that in as well, is really difficult, and especially if you're a nurse, because it's a super consuming career. I don't know what your schedule is like or what area you work in, but for me, something that has honestly been my saving grace is being able to make my own schedule. So I pick when I want to work, I pick my days off, I pick how many days I want to work, and that's honestly like, I'm so grateful for that. It's one of the best things in my life. I feel really lucky to have that, because I get overwhelmed so much, and I do need to have time for my practice. I need to have time to meditate and to do my like moon rituals and stuff like that. So, and to read, like I'm so into reading like spiritual and self-growth books. So yeah, if you can make your own schedule or adjust it at all, I highly recommend that, because it's just really nice having that freedom, especially in such a demanding field. My spiritual practice is pretty much what I like to do. Like, I'm not someone that goes out and parties. I really don't hang out with people that much. I'm a huge homebody, so that is basically where my free time goes. That's what I prioritize. So I don't know, I guess if you value that, then it's going to be a priority for you. But I don't know, I totally feel for you, and I can totally 100% relate. What was the most awkward / most uncomfortable moment you had to face, and how did you deal with it? Something comes to mind that happened a while ago now, like a couple years ago, but it was a super uncomfortable day. And yeah, I could make like a story time video on that if you guys want, and how I dealt with it. Because it's too long to tell on this video. What's the main impact you hope to have on your followers? Advocate veganism, makeup inspiration, etc., or simply just to share your life? And where do you shop for clothes? Okay, I already answered the clothes one. But the main impact that I hope to have on my followers, I would have to say definitely, well, I feel like in sharing my life, I can kind of teach people about the things that I'm passionate about. So I definitely want people to open up their minds to a plant-based diet and a vegan lifestyle. That's definitely one of my big goals. Along with that, not only animal rights, but I'm super into nutrition. That's actually an area that I would love to go towards with my career one day, and kind of expand my education on that. So I'd love to share more of that stuff with my followers. And just like, I don't know, I feel like I have so many interests that I'm passionate about, and I just love to share them. Animal rights stuff, plant-based wellness stuff, spirituality. I love to share like books that I'm reading and things that I'm learning with you guys. So yeah, I just think that, I hope that like at the least people are entertained, and at the most people can like learn and grow and figure out things that they're interested in. And I don't know, I hope that you guys get some sort of positive impact from my social media. What is your Myers-Briggs personality type? I always forget the letters. It's the Defender though. I think that it's ISFJ, but let me check. It is. It's ISFJ. If there are any other ISFJs out there, comment down below, because I think that would be really cool to meet one and see if we're similar. If you had to have one hair color and only one makeup look forever, which would you choose? And what would be your spirit animal? I would probably go back to the white blonde hair, and I would just do like a neutral, kind of like a neutral glam. Like I would have a neutral eye with a wing, lashes, and like a darker nude lip, maybe Lime Crime Buffy or Kat Von D bow and arrow. And what would be my spirit animal? I don't know what my spirit animal is. I dream a lot of, well, I dream a lot of lots of animals, but I've always dreamt of whales. So I don't know, and I've had a dream the other night where I felt so connected to a whale, so I don't know if that's one of my spirit animals. And I also, in one of my past vlogs that I was telling you guys about my crazy dream where I had that really, oh my gosh, they're on the floor. Holy crap. Oh my god. That's petrifying. We'll just let him go on by. Okay. You know how you feel like all crawly after? That's how I feel. Moving along. My spirit, like I said, I think I was talking about my deer dream. Yeah, I had that really strong connection with that deer in the dream. So I don't know if that's my spirit animal. I've always felt connected to deer though. Like I just feel like they're so gentle, and for some reason I've always had people tell me that I look like a deer or remind them of a deer. So yeah, I don't know. Somebody asked, how old are you? I am 25 years old. Do you meditate with your crystals, and if not, or if you do, how else do you use them? I do meditate with my crystals sometimes. Oh gosh, I'm just all spooked out now. I do meditate with my crystals sometimes, mostly when I'm doing my new moon or full moon meditations. Other than that, I do use crystals in my daily life, kind of different crystals for different things. Like I wear crystals and I bring them to work. I always bring a clear quartz and an amethyst to work to keep it chill, have a chill day. So I carry those around in my pocket, and I have an angelite in my car to keep it safe. And yeah, other than that, like I guess those are just a few examples of crystals that I keep around for different reasons. And other than that, I just love to have them around my house because they're beautiful, good energy, and yeah, it's just, I love them. How would you describe the universe? Honestly, when I think of the universe, I think of energy, just like pure energy and connection and ebbing and flowing, and yeah, I don't know how else to describe it other than energy. Is the medical field a good way to go for in terms of careers? This is a hard question to answer because I feel like it's so individual and I don't know you as a person, but just my general advice, I guess, would be to really go inside yourself and spend some time reflecting and thinking about what is going to fulfill you and what you truly want to do every day. Is that something that you're going to enjoy going and doing every single day, or is it going to feel like work and you're going to have to drag yourself there? Because the medical profession is not an easy area to work in. It is a rewarding area to work in, but it's not easy. I feel like there's this kind of perception in our society of go to school and get a degree and then go into a respected field where you have a secure job and a secure future. And I just feel like that's in the past. Like that's not, your only option is not just to go to university anymore. I feel like you really need to figure out like what you want to do and know and think outside the box. And there's so many different things. I don't know. I guess where I'm going is to do something that you're passionate about. Like whatever field anybody's thinking about, if you're 100% passionate and invested in that, then do it. Because if you're super passionate about the medical field, I don't know what career you're talking about specifically, but if that's your passion, then 100% go for it and you'll love it and you'll be happy and you'll be fulfilled doing what you're doing. But if it's not, and if you're just kind of feeling those outside pressures to choose something, then I say, like don't rush into anything and really figure out what you want to do that's going to make you happy. What are your insecurities? Definitely my skin. That has always been my insecurity for as long as I can remember because I've always struggled with it. I just genetically was blessed with a crappy skin. So yeah. It got really bad this fall, which was actually like a super hard struggle for me. But I think that it's finally on the mend. Cross your fingers for me. But yeah, on Instagram people think that I have perfect skin. Well, I guess if you followed me back in No Makeup March when I did that last year, you would know that I don't. But a lot of people think that I have perfect skin and it's 100% just lighting and filters and it's not perfect at all. So yeah, I'm a real person and I have many imperfections. What's your favorite crystal or stone you have or that you want to own? Some of my favorite crystals are apophyllite. I think I have one. Yeah, right here. Okay. This is apophyllite. This is like a clear one. I think they come in different kind of variations, like maybe a little bit darker ones, but yeah, it's super beautiful. Apophyllite is a really good stone for connecting to your higher self and kind of your own inner psychic abilities. It's a very cool kind of metaphysical stone, but yeah, I love it. I think that its properties are super rad. And then another one of my favorite stones is citrine. Citrine was one of the first like bigger kind of stones that I bought, and I didn't really know anything about it. I didn't really know much about crystals, but I was just so drawn to it. And then I got it and I started learning more and came to find out that citrine is like the good fortune stone and prosperity and good luck and all good things. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. Like what a cool stone. So, and it's been one of my favorites since then. I just love it so much. Oh, I also have to show you guys this cool stone that my best friend sent me for Christmas. It's this like evil eye agate, but it's this agate that is shaped like an eye and it's so cool. Like, oh, I just think that it's so rad and it's like a protection stone. So yeah, I love that. Have you always been into metaphysical/astrology things, or if not, when did you start exploring it? How long have you been vegan? If you haven't been your whole life, what's your favorite color? This is a lot of questions. Okay. No, I haven't. I guess I've always been like intrigued in those kind of things, but I've never really explored it seriously. But yeah, I was raised in quite a Christian home actually, but still a very open-minded home, which was nice. Like my mom's always been interested in other religions as well. So I guess my spiritual journey started a few years ago, and there was a few different factors that played into pushing me towards that as well, and one of the biggest ones was my best friend, who's a really spiritual person. She kind of got me more interested in it, which is amazing. But yeah, and I guess since then I've just been learning about different metaphysical things and different religions, and learning about Buddhism and about Wicca, and kind of taking the values that I feel like align with me out of those. So yeah. How long have you been vegan if you haven't been your whole life? I have been vegan for coming up to 2.5 years now. What is your favorite color? Right now it's like oranges and yellows, but it changes all the time. Gemini problems. What is your skincare routine? I guess I would have to make a whole video on that as well, which I can. Maybe if my skin gets to where I want it to be, I'll make that. But like I said, I was gonna make the products I've been loving lately video, and I have some new vegan skincare I've been trying in there that I can share with you guys. Do you take any vitamins or supplements? I do. I take a probiotic, vitamin D, because I live in the darkest place ever, vitamin B12, and zinc. What size are your stretchers, and have they shrunk since you took them out or stayed the same size? My ears were stretched up to 3/4 of an inch, so I took them out over a year ago now, and this is how much they've shrunk. So they did shrink a lot, but obviously they'll never go back completely to normal. I have debated getting them like surgically sewn up, but I don't know. I'm chill with having the saggy lobes. I think it's fine. And I guess that's it. That's the last question that I'm gonna answer. So this is kind of long. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in 2 parts or 1 part. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for asking me all those questions. I really do love answering them, and I like being able to kind of share with you guys and for you to get to know me better. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Okay, bye.